What's up guys, the Red Viking here, and today I'm bringing you the second episode of Survival Tactics, where I show you the best ways to survive each and every survival inside Grand Theft Auto Online. So this episode will feature the maps Processed, Railyard Survival, and the Sawmill Survival, so let's get into it. So the first map I'll be looking at is Processed. The first spot you can go to is in this metal recycling bin thing, behind this little metal side of it, and you have a pretty good view of all the entry points to this warehouse, and pretty good cover as well, and you also don't get shot by helicopters since you're under a roof. So on to the next spot. The second spot is behind this blue van, just to the left of the first spot, and what I like to do is shoot the hood of the van so the hood goes down and it doesn't block your view very much. This is a really good spot since the enemies don't really come from your left and they just kinda go in front of you through the tall grass and try getting cover behind the dumpsters and cement bricks and stuff like that. So it's a pretty good spot. The third spot is on the right side of this warehouse, and it's behind this other blue van, and they can't shoot you through the actual van, so it's pretty good, and I just kind of auto-aim through the grass since it's easiest, because you can't really see anyone from this spot, but other than that, it's a really good spot. And on to the next spot. And the fourth and final spot for this map is behind, once again, another blue van, which I also recommend that you shoot off the hood so it doesn't obstruct your view. So that's all for Processed, but now let's move on to the next one, which is Sawmill. So the Sawmill survival could be considered the hardest survival in the game, depending on who you ask. But I found a really good spot where you could easily survive this survival. So where you want to go is up on the top of the map, up by the train tracks, and hide behind these little barriers where you can easily shoot over them down into the lumber yard below. And the enemies will very rarely come around like up top and stuff. They'll usually just pool up down in the lumberyard area. The only people you have to worry about is the people in the helicopters and also the people in the cars that come to the left of you up on the mountainside, so just be careful of them. This spot is really good if you have multiple friends, as you can easily kill everyone down in the lumberyard. But now on to the final survival for this episode, Railyard. Once again, I have 4 spots for this map, and the first one is behind this blue container, which, if you position yourself right, you can cover the right side where enemies come in by the containers over there, and also the main lane of the map right down the middle of the road. The only thing about this spot is that you'll have to watch out behind you, because unless you have a friend with you, no one will be covering your back where they come from. The next spot is in this metal recycling bin, where you can easily cover your friend who's hiding behind the blue container. You can cover his back, while also helping him with the majority of the enemies that come down the main road. The third spot is on top of the 3 containers near the first spot I showed you, and if you get in cover in the right spot, you shouldn't be able to get hit by anyone coming from the main lane or the right side, but you might get hit by the enemies coming in from the left road. This spot is also a really good spot to take out the helicopters from. The fourth spot is behind this yellow dumpster, where you can easily kill anyone coming into like the area where you and your friends are holding out, so it's a pretty good spot to have someone stationed there. And also I have like a little bonus spot, which is behind this red container, where you can kind of fall back to if you're getting overrun and easily kill anyone with like a shotgun or something. So I hope you guys enjoyed this survival tactics video, and have a great day.